loves, and welcome back to another morning of Coffee with Mom. Because I had so much fun the last time, I decided to do this again. That's right, we're gonna do this again. Yay! I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No, I don't have lipstick on my teeth. But I am fully dressed today. Fully dressed. So, speaking of fully dressed, I want to bring up a subject that I've had to deal with recently. Yes. Dropping my kids off at school. I love walking my kids to school, but it takes me an hour to do all this. This fantasticness does not happen in 20 minutes. And I have two special needs kids, as I've told you all before, that require my help getting ready in the morning. Now, I could get up earlier to give myself more time, but yeah, I'm a messy mom. That's not gonna happen. No. I get up at 7, which is very early for me. Actually, I'm used to getting up at 7 now, but school starts at 8:30. That gives me an hour and a half to get them dressed, get their teeth brushed, hair brushed, which is always a huge battle. My daughter has to have her hair braided. Otherwise, it comes home looking like this. I have to do a deep treatment on my hair. It looks like crap. So that takes a lot of time. And then, because my daughter's special needs, I have to go through her backpack every day to make sure that she's not taking things to school that she's not supposed to. And that always ends up in a huge fight. So there's no time for me to get ready in the morning. I'm lucky if I get a cup of coffee down my throat. Seriously. So I literally feel like I am two different people during the day. I am messy and unput together and just, ugh, when I drop my kids off at school. But when I go to pick them up, you get this. This beautifulness right here. This is what you get when I go to pick them up. So, yes, I literally feel like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There is fuzz floating in my house. I feel like a cat. So, yes, that's been on my mind recently and annoying me. All ends. My mom just had surgery, and I hope she feels better. And so I stayed with her this weekend and helped her out, and I will tell you that that woman is amazing and completely my hero. I love her to pieces. And the fact that she just had her shoulder operated on and she's up exercising with it. I'm like, doesn't that hurt? She's like, well, the doctor told me I had to do it. Well, does it hurt? And it's gotta hurt. I can't believe that. Of course, she's had a lot of surgery, so the pain tolerance there, but I just wanted to let y'all know that she's my hero. And I love her very much, and I hope she gets better. Love you, Mommy! So anyways, I want to talk about the differences in attitude I see in my children. I get such great reports at school, and I'm so glad that I no longer have to go in and talk to the teacher like I did last year. Especially with my daughter. I don't have to do that this year. So far. We're only a week and a half in, but so far, there are perfect angels until the instant they walk off that property. And then they go back to normal. And why? Why is it that you can be so good at school and so horrible at home? I have a lot of shadows playing on my face right now because of where I'm sitting, so it looks like I have No eyeballs. But I do. They're there. I promise. So yeah. I have absolutely no idea why that is. I wish it would stop. And another thing, I was watching YouTube on Friday, and I came across some stuff on tiny houses. My husband is obsessed with tiny houses and wants to live in a tiny house, and I don't want to. I don't think that anything will work for a family under 1,000 square feet. We kind of get fed up with each other after a while, especially the munchkins, because they can only handle so much before they have to go off in their own separate directions for 5 or 10 minutes before they can come back. You can't do that in a tiny house because there's only 8 feet. You can't adequately get away from somebody in 8 feet. Seriously, what is he thinking? I love you, baby, but you're crazy. Not only that, but you guys, you've seen my book corners, you've seen my crafting corners, you've seen my craft room tour, you watched my husband's gardening stuff. We're borderline hoarders. Seriously, we are borderline hoarders. There is nothing of ours that's going to fit in a tiny house. I mean, seriously, nothing. I'm obsessed with my hair today because it's dry and nasty. And I stripped it of all of the buildup the other day. And so I have to do a coconut oil treatment on it to get, it's dry and nasty. And I'm not a big fan of it today. So, and then the last thing I want to talk about today is birthday parties, because my daughter went to one on Saturday, and it was with my mom, so I didn't have to go, but the people that took her for us said that it was a very simplistic birthday, and I got to thinking, none of my birthday parties have been simplistic. I do not do simplistic birthday parties. I throw this huge thing with all these crafts and games, and spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these freaking birthday parties. Why? They care about cake and they care about presents. Why am I spending this kind of money on this huge, ginormous birthday party that I could just be buying them more presents with, or paying off some bills, putting gas in my car, getting us out of debt? I don't get it. So hooray to those parents who did it the right way, I guess. All right, you guys, I tried to keep this under 5 minutes. I didn't keep this under 5 minutes, so. All right, that is Coffee with Mom. And thanks for joining me again today. Doodles!